Hello and welcome back to my stupid little life. Today, Coconut and I checked out the Petrified National Forest in Arizona. It is directly on the route from Albuquerque to Phoenix, and I got excited because I thought, oh, that'll be a great thing to do. I've got some extra time to kill in the afternoon. Well, let me tell ya. Started around noon or 1 p.m. It is currently 5 p.m. and the sun is almost completely down. So if you think it is going to be a fun, quick afternoon stop, maybe rethink that. If you just drive through the entire way, I'm sure you could manage. Do a couple of stops, see the main two petrified wood areas, a couple vistas. I'm sure you could get it done in a lot less time. But I wanted to stop at all the scenic vistas, I wanted to see all the really cool spots. There are 3 museums you can check out. Or is it 2 museums and a visitor center? Either way, there is a lot to see and do here. A lot more than I expected, and I severely underestimated it. And I still have many hours to go before I reach Phoenix, so I'll be arriving late tonight. I better get back on the road here because I've still got a lot of driving ahead of me. So here is our little adventure that turned into a large adventure. Well, here we are at the Petrified Forest National Park, which is actually somewhere I've wanted to go since I was a little kid, and I completely forgot that it is directly on the route from Albuquerque to Phoenix. It is right on the Highway 40, which I believe also used to be the old Route 66, correct me if I'm wrong. So I thought, why not stop so Coconut and I can stretch our legs a little bit and go see what the Petrified Forest is actually like, because I'm sure my image of it since I was a little kid is very incorrect. I am picturing 100-foot tall trees petrified in place. Probably not accurate, but I'm very excited to find out, and I'm really excited to show you guys too. So come on, Coconut. Let's go.
Are you ready? Coconut, you ready? Let's go. Come on.
I was gonna do this on the way out. I tend to do these things on the way out, but I had to pee. So I wanna see what it all is anyway. It is chilly in the shade. Not as cold as you guys have, obviously, right now. It's kind of nice because there's no one here, but also, you know, I bet summer would be a lot prettier. That is an interesting statue. I'll stop and take a photo. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, petrified tree. Dude, this is cool. Look at it. Looks like a giant dinosaur bone. Oh my god. I left Coconut in the car, obviously. And look at this one. Look how red. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I hope those colors come through in the video. And this dude, let's go take a photo of this dude. Look at this weird, he got nipples. Or a dick and balls. I could chat with a paleontologist Wednesday to Sunday. That's today. I got kind of excited by the chat with a paleontologist, come see our lab thing, but it appears as though you can't actually go inside the lab. You can just talk to them through the window, through a little box. So I didn't film anything because there's way too much glare on the window, and they also looked hard at work. I didn't really want to interrupt their day for too long. Anyway, we're going to check out the other gift shop, and then we're going to drive the entire route through the Petrified Forest, so we won't actually be back at this visitor center. So be aware that if you do stop here, stop at the visitor center first, because you can drive all the way and reconnect with another highway so you don't have to backtrack. Boy, you wouldn't want to give that guy a hug. If anyone's wondering what to get me for my birthday,
That.
Alright, I had to get out of there fast before I spent too much money, because those are the exact little types of knickknacks that I really love. Dinosaurs? Fossilized wood? Yeah, I'll collect that all day. So let's actually get into the park now and see what's up. We are officially inside of the park. The entry fee for one vehicle is $25, which is a little steep for a national park, especially since you're just driving straight through. There's not anywhere to stop and stay that I'm aware of, unless there's camping spots that I don't know about. But I don't mind paying that amount. I like supporting national parks. I also make donations generally when I enter. However, if you are on a budget, it might be a lot of money. There is also a gas station at the first visitor center you arrive at if you're coming in off of the 40. So if you do need to stop for gas, I'm sure it's more expensive than stopping anywhere else would be, but it's very convenient. So this is Tipani Point. It is the first vista that you will come to in the park, and the first place we're stopping, getting out, and taking a look at the gorgeous scenery around here. Especially if you're not from the desert, it can be really awe-inspiring. I hope the reds come through in the video, because trust me, that is red. So this is the other side of Tipani Point. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And where we had just stopped is actually right there. So if you come just a little bit further up, this view is much more impressive, but doesn't have the cool little information area. Now the next spot here, just a tiny bit further up the road, is the first place you can go for an actual hike, and dogs are allowed if they're on leash. Unfortunately, I don't think Coconut and I have time to do a full hike today if we want to see the entire park, but let me show you the map. So it appears as though there's actually two trails that launch from this trailhead. You can do the Tawa Trail, which is quite a jaunt, or you can take this Painted Desert Rim Trail, which is a beautiful name and really makes me want to take it next time. So this is the point. I assume this is the beginning of the hike from here. Let's go out just a little ways and see what it looks like. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, dude. Now that deserves some photos. Oh my god. Let's see what this says. And up there is actually a museum that I did not realize was in the park until I saw the signs for it, so I'm really excited to check that out. Anyway, let's get back to the car and carry on. It's actually pretty chilly out here today. The car says it's 50 Fahrenheit. I don't feel like that's correct. I think it's because my car is sitting in the sun. It feels about 5 to 7 degrees cooler than whatever that is. It's chilly, so I don't want to spend too much time outside, but I'm still really excited to show you this museum. I don't know if you can see, but there is smoke coming out of a chimney there. That's interesting. Just gonna take a look at this beautiful old building. Apparently it's historic. Apparently this is a historic location. It also says it's the Painted Desert Inn, so I don't know if it is an inn as well as a museum, or if it used to be an inn and has been turned into a museum. Let's pop our mask on and go inside. It is softer than I expected. Oh, this is the cutest little cafe. Oh my goodness. that was much cooler and cuter than I was expecting. I'm quite impressed. There's a lot of history here. Obviously, I didn't take photos of all the information because I want to encourage you to come here and see it all yourself. I'm sure you can find all the information online if you're really interested. To be honest, the whole place reminded me of my great-grandmother's house. So much so that I had flashbacks of eating her homemade pie in her kitchen while I was standing in that kitchen. So, all in all, a great little stop, but I think it's time to get back to the car because I'm sure the poor dog wants to have some adventure too. Alright, we are at another scenic vista, and I have a friend at this one. I say friend, but he did just take a directly in front of my eyes, so I think he might not like me. I'm just hoping I don't spook him off of his perch because he seems to be having a nice time. And he belongs here. Big, beautiful raven. I feel like that's a good symbol for this place. Yo, dude, I'll leave you be, don't worry. Because he is sitting here, I did not bring Coconut out of the car this time, because I did not want her to spook the native wildlife off. And you can't see the museum from this vista, because you go down a little side road, a tiny short jaunt to get to it. But I am just around the corner from the museum. I am starting to wonder when in the Petrified Forest I do get to actually see the Petrified Forest. Oh. But I'm also quite happy with this. Good piece of metal. I do have to say, each of these vistas is as impressive as the last. It would be easy to skip a lot of them because there's one, I want to say every mile of road. However, they are beautiful, they are remarkable, and personally, I'm quite happy to be stopping at all of them. This one also has a rather large area of covered picnic tables. So if you're here on a sunny day and you bought some snacks, it would be a great place to come and sit. See you later, my friend.
Hello. Are you having a nice time? Are you confused? Why does Mom keep getting in and out of the car? I know, Mom is weird.
One more scenic vista just up the hill from the one we were just at, and according to Google Maps, it looks like this might be the last vista before I cross over the 40 and head into the proper Petrified Forest. I did bring Coconut along for this one. I want her to enjoy the scenery as well.